Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot. Taurus in the house. Hello, Taurus family. How you guys doing? Woo! Oh, I know you ready. You ready to breathe. I can feel a little tension. You ready to breathe. Okay. Okay. Welcome, visitors. We always go through our morning, noon, midnight routine of breathing. I don't care what time you do it. You do that to get your messages and to clear your space and energy. But we do it at the beginning of our readings. Inhale, exhale. Ooh, that's starting to feel better. Inhale, exhale, and shake it off. It's just so you can be part of the cleansing of the energy so that more messages could break through. We don't want nothing clouding what we're supposed to be receiving. Right, Taurus? Okay. Well, let us see what our soul energy card is reflecting. What is our message today? Ooh, I'm feeling a lot of things going on in your life right now, Taurus. You seem excited. Hello, Taurus in the house. You feel, ooh, what a positive energy. I'm loving this. What's the message for Taurus today? Secrets reveal. Ooh, Taurus. You are starting to pay attention. Got like the Queen of Sheba here. Look at that pretty color card. I love it. I love it. Secrets reveal. Ooh, some things you about to find out that you didn't know, Taurus. And the truth is coming to you. Secrets reveal. Truth is truth, and it shall set you free. You're feeling good and lighthearted because you know what? You're walking in your truth. All will be revealed to you. And it'll help you to be whole because you needed to know. And things you didn't know may have assumed, now you're recognizing that, wow, no more denial. The truth is coming out. And you know what? You're going to be stronger and better for it. Because when you know, you know. You know? That's what I say. When you know, you know. You could only feel less than or feel shorted or slighted when you don't know the truth. But when you know and the answers are being revealed to you, so a lot of questions that you have, you're feeling better about because now the answers are breaking through. You're a good person. You are a good person, Taurus. You come off as a strong bull, and you can be strong when you need to be. But like everyone else, you have your weak moments. And the aura around you right now is that of progress, that of joy, that is of accomplishment. It means that you've been working towards some things and now it's starting to line up with the path you're on. You didn't know if it was going to come. You were doing your little sulking here and there, but you still continue putting in the work and the effort, which is a blessing in itself. That is good. I like when people are like that because you know what? When storms come and you take precaution because you've been through storms before, you know how it is. It's not the first time, but each storm has its own significance. But when you're going through the storm and you still feel confident and courageous that you're going to get through, what happens? You normally do. You normally do because of your tenacity, because of that strength that you own. Yeah, you fall down, but you know it. Fall down 7 times, stand up. Stand up what? I'm not hearing y'all. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. You keep going. You keep going because if you give up, what do you have left? I know you want to just throw your hands in there. I'm done. I say that because life is frustrating. It's not just your situation now. It's look at the situations you've had before. And from every situation, you're supposed to grasp the concept of it, find out what the message is, and hold on to it to use it when you're ready. Every experience has a learning lesson. That's why you have to pay attention to everything you go through and what you do to get out of it. You can even do comparisons. So when I did this, this is what happened. But when I did this, this is what happened. So I could take a chance of doing what I did before just so I could keep my sanity and my peace. You got to learn from everything you go through. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, they call that insanity. Are you crazy? I don't think so. I don't think so. So don't act like you are. Regroup, refocus, readjust. You do what you have to do to get to the next level in your life. Life is there's only one life for us to live. And we got to make the best of it. You go through your struggle. Everybody goes through struggle, not just you. But sometimes it feels like you're the only one because you've seen people achieve certain things in your life. Not that you're envious or jealous. You just have questions as to what am I doing wrong that I can't get to that same level. And that's when you go back and you research. You could even compare it to some of the things that they've done because there's no reason to reinvent the wheel. That's why reading constantly, researching constantly is so important because you want to figure out different steps that you may have missed along the way so that you can get to your level, not in the eyes or perspective as that other person, but customized to you. You want to be able to be a better you. So you're not going to stand and envy somebody else, but you can learn from them and apply it to your life somewhat in the different areas that have gaps so you could fill in what you didn't know. That's why you go through the process to learn, so you can make your stronghold tight. So all your efforts, you can see the rise and fall at different times and give it some sort of balance. You have to believe in yourself. You can't let other people make you feel that you're not measuring up. Only you could do that to yourself. Who said the speed of the race, unless there's a deadline to achieving certain things, which sometimes there are, you are well on your way to your greatness. I'm telling you, Taurus. Those hiccups along the way are to help strengthen you. Everybody thinks when a storm comes, it's always bad. It's not always bad when storms. Storms teach you a lot. They reveal a lot. And we talking about secrets being revealed. You are moving on and moving on up. You don't give up on yourself at all. You are stronger than you actually give yourself credit for. What is that about? Where you dumped on in your younger life? Do you not know the value you bring to the table? Who got your mind confused where you're not recognizing this? Mm. See the things that you go through, Taurus. I'm serious. You go through. You go through a lot. Mm. We got the death card. You know what that represents, right? We got the hangman. Ten of swords. Hermit. The tower. Wow. You we were talking about letting go of the past, opening up about new possibilities, secrets being revealed. You nonchalant and hanging around and pondering things. Oh, feel that you keep having to start over and over and over, and you're just tired. You're tired because you've got new beginnings, things changing suddenly in your life, and you're trying to adjust accordingly, and you just want time out to think things through because you're anxious about everything that's happening because you don't want to repeat what you did in the past. You're working on learning to do better, but when things just change like that in your life, it kind of throws you off because you feel that you're lacking that solid ground, that stability. And that's what you're really seeking. And you don't have it right now. You don't have it right now. You could be staying with a friend, staying with family, and just feel like you're always having to put fires out. It's just too much. You feel like everything is just changing and it's chaos, but it's also new beginnings because you're going to land on your feet. Even though if things seem hectic right now, you're going to land on your feet. You know, you get the Eight of Cups, yes. Eight of Swords. And the Star. Yeah, it's like you're not feeling stable. You're feeling that your hard work is not paying off for you. And you just have this anxiety in your belly where it's you don't know exactly what's going to happen and the time frame it's going to happen. You're confident that things will fall in line, but right now it just seems so chaotic in your life. You have your hands in different things. You may have just started a new job and you have anxiety about that, or you're getting ready to leave an old job. It's new beginnings, change in your life, and you you're nonchalant about certain things, but you're just reflecting because you remember how things used to be. You're like in this reflection mode where you're wanting to see if you have progressed at all because you're wanting to be thankful for where you are. And you say it to yourself, but you say it to keep face. You say it so you could feel better, but sometimes you just feel lost. You feel like nobody gets you, nobody understands you. You feel different. But let me explain something to you. Taurus, you are strong. You are a bull. We could see that here. You're replenishing yourself as you constantly reflect because you want to see that substantial growth. I'm thinking about this because I see like you experiencing some pain in your life. You just feel like things are not working in your favor all the time. Sometimes you have good moments and then it could change up so quickly. You just want that stability, that solid ground. And it's been tearing you up because you've been working towards that goal for a minute. And it's like nothing is long term. There's always little splits in the road where you have to jump over to get to the other side. And you're exhausted, you're tired, and you're wanting to know if this is going to be long term, permanently the rest of your life, or are you going to be able to finally be a witness to your own growth? It could be exhausting, but there's also great successes coming in your life. I know, I agree, it's not on your time frame, but when you take those moments out alone, it helps you to think. Some people, I love the Hermit card. You know why? Because to me, it's like you're pulling yourself away from the world, from the noise, from the chatter, from the laughter, from the pain. And you go and pull yourself away. You don't want to be around anybody. You could be at your grumpiest point, but you don't want to hear anybody's mouth in your ear. You don't want to hear the back chatter. You don't want to hear the laughter. You just need some time to look at all the elements surrounding you and figure out how you could get from this end to that end and still stay strong and face whatever's to come. You face it because you believe in yourself, you're strong. But sometimes you're let down and you feel disappointed, and people don't always recognize all the things you've done to help and not as loyal to you as you thought they should be. And it hurts. It hurts. But the thing is, you already know that you have the strength. Disappointment is part of life. I could raise my hand and tell you, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Sometimes you want to give up and you just like, I just can't take this anymore. No matter how I try and I keep moving forward, there's always some kind of hurdle I got to get over. And I have to keep digging deeper to even find that strength. And sometimes I don't want to keep going. I'm tired. But then, after I get some rest and I see what people are going through just to stay afloat, and here I am mumbling and complaining about not getting over that. No, excuse me. It's not that you're not getting over the hurdle. It's the process itself that seems too slow for you. This is part of life that is a process. This transitional format right now is taking you, twisting you, and turning you upside down, to the left, to the right. And you feel like, you're asking yourself, is this going to pan out? Am I going to make it this time to where I need to be? Does this process just continue over and over and over? When you have to keep repeating the same thing over and over, it's because you lost the concept of your focus. You see, because you're not picking up from that experience, you're not pulling the message for it. The message is not fully resonating with you at this time. That's why I always tell everybody, even if a message doesn't resonate with you at the time, you take it and you put it in a compartment, because somewhere down the line, you're going to have to use it. Every lesson, even if you don't get the essential of that experience as of yet, and you still in the dwelling on the dumping of it, you miss out the message because you're still wallowing in shiggity. You know what I mean? You have to step back sometimes and take a deep breath and figure out how you're going to play this hand. Are you going to stay stuck in quicksand and barely making it, barely holding on? Or are you going to find an alternative route to change that aspect of your life so that there is a benefit for you? Whatever thirst you have, you must quench. Legally, anyway. You have to be able to, you have this yearning to feel this growth where you've achieved things on your own, where people don't feel they've given you anything. You see how when people help people, some people, not all people, but when people help people, how they throw it in their face. If it wasn't for me, oh, you know it's because of me you was able to do that. If it wasn't for me, you don't want to hear that song. You want to be able to have that stability on your own. And you're unveiling your truth. That means you're getting more in tune with your intuition and figuring out who you are and what you want and how you're going to get there to receive what it is you so desire. You have to be able to put the work in. Life is not fair. I'm telling you right here and right now. You've gone through some stuff. We could see it. You're a bull and you had to stay strong through those storms, even when you felt weak, even felt when you felt sick or you were going to collapse. You still had to stay strong because people were looking at you. People were looking at you because you know Taurus got they shiggity together. You know that. Taurus don't be playing. And even when you were falling apart, you kept it to yourself because you didn't want everybody to know, because you are the strong bull. But bulls get tired too. Bulls get tired too. It's not that you've done anything wrong. It's just that you have to keep tweaking the route that you're taking until you get to where the security and stability lie. But if you thought that you were going to just jump and get there, I'm sad. I mean, it's sad to say. Life isn't like that. Even with people that are rich. Everybody has a price to pay. Your source, when you pray to your source, who you get your energy from, and you listen to your intuition and think things through, a lot would be revealed to you. And that's the stage that you're going through right now. You're reflecting and you're listening, and you know what it is? You're not going back to be depressed and fall. You're going back to see what messages may have missed along the way. Did you hear what I said? This is so smart and strategic, Taurus. You're looking into everything to figure out where I keep making the same mistake over and over. Something is going on that I'm not seeing. And you reflect back and you look at your steps, and the answers are starting to become more revealed to you because you get into the core of everything in your life right now. And you know you want more for yourself. You want more for yourself. So now is the time for you to overcome those obstacles. Be strong in your commitment and dedication to what it is you're seeking. You are on the right track because the benefits are coming. Your wealth and abundance and leadership roles are coming. So when you do something, whether it's change careers, on your job, personal issues, relationships, you are refreshing yourself. I love that so much is coming to you. You're replenishing. You're shining. You're hopeful of the possibilities. You are that star that's going to shine. You are that star that is going to shine. You're being rejuvenated, refreshed, refocused. You're working on your grind. You're working on your grind and you serious right now. And like, are you serious? You are serious. And you're right, realizing that you have to be the one to do it. Because through all those experiences, through all that thinking, all those breaks, for feeling less than, for scarcity, it's just the mindset, the perspective, everything had to transform. And then the changes start coming in your life. You're burying the past and you're saying, you know what? I'm looking on to these new horizons. I'm about my business. I want more out of my life. I'm tired of feeling less than. I'm tired of feeling I don't have enough. I want to know that I am comfortable. I am comfortable in my life. It's enough already. How much suffering do I have to do? I always feel like I'm in survival mode. I hear you. I hear you, Taurus. I hear and I feel that pain that you're feeling. I hear this word playing in your head, these two words, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. You don't want to have to keep restarting over and over and over and over. You want to know, but let me tell you something. You know what the problem is? It's your perspective of it. You're looking as though you haven't achieved anything. You're looking with the mindset frame that I didn't achieve nothing on my path. You did achieve stuff. Why are you not giving yourself the deserved credit? What is wrong? You deserve stuff. You have leveled up each time. You have lost as well as gained, as well as gaining that knowledge that is important for you to level up anyway. But you're not looking at it like that. Even though you feel and have felt that you hit rock bottom, what you've learned up to the point where you fell from, you've learned to get by those different levels that you don't have to repeat in full because of the fact you could go take the exam. You've been in the real world and you know how you have to do things. It's good to have street experience, like on the job training, as well as book experience. But when you get that on the job experience, for test purposes, you have to know what they want you to, how they view the world. How the real world is out there can be so different at times. So different at times. It's like you have to be able to decipher from the information. And people laugh at you because when you go on certain jobs and you're just going according to the book, well, the book said to do this and the book said to do that. And people are like, if you don't get over here and do it this way and get this done and do it that way, and you're like, I'm not getting in trouble. This is not getting in trouble. I said, the boss is right there. Ask him. Ask him how he does it. And they say, you have to do it this way, this way, this way. That's how we do it. The book is outdated, or we no longer do it that way. You learn the basics and the principles, but you also on the job training is the best experience possible. It will let you apply what you've learned from the books, as well as tweak it where it's needed to fall in line with any updates that have been issued. Ask for an update just so you stay in line. But compliance is important. So now you're lower down and you're getting up faster than you did before because a lot of the steps you're repeating, you're tweaking it to be updated so you could still be on task, on point, still follow through with the assignment. That is what life is all about. That is what life is all about. Let's see what your number is. Woo-hoo. Come on, come on, come on. Speak to us. What is the number for our wonderful Taurus family? 143. Preparation. And this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. You are preparing to move forward. You're taking all that you've already learned along the way. And now you could be somewhere quietly, sorting through everything to figure out steps you don't want to repeat because it only leads to this direction or that direction. And you get to review everything. You're hands on because you are a leader. You're hands on. So you're going to go through the process. You're not going to reinvent the wheel, but you're going to put the hard work in. That sweat equity is coming from you. You dripping with sweat because you have been working on building you up, building your empire up, building your legacy up. That's what you've been working on. Life is filled with phases. The whispers telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. My dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change that I will welcome with an open heart and mind. This is what we're talking about, Taurus. Open your heart, open your mind, look from a different angle, a different perspective, and see what you've already achieved in your life, and use the tools that you gained along the way to help push you forward with the new route that you're taking, with the changes you're applying in your life. Don't look down, look up. Okay? Walk with your head held high. Whether you've fallen 7 times and had to stand up 8, you keep going because you know what? You'll have the last laugh in the long run. Let me tell you something real quick. I think of Tyler Perry. People talk about him. Some people like him. Some people don't. But you know what? When you look at the map of this man's life and what he had to experience from beginning to end, well, it's not even the end now, to beginning to now, you have to stop, shed a tear, pat on the back for him. You have to admire. He is an inspiration. I listen to all these people talk about him. Oh, he came out as a woman and dressed in a dress and stuff like that. I like Medea. I think she's a fun character. He's a fun character. I personally like Medea. I like the plays. I like everything. There's a lot of male actors that have put on dresses and things like that, and it's entertainment. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's your business. We all agree to disagree. You like what you like. You're unique. I'm unique. We are all unique people. Everything is not always going to align and fall in line the way we would prefer, but different things entertain us. You know, I grew up going to plays on Broadway and things with my mom, especially around Easter time. My cousins, all of us, our parents would take us to go see like Alvin Ailey dancers and different plays. And, you know, it's like you experience different cycles in your life, different phases, and you learn from each one. And you have to be open minded. Look at this man now. He used to be homeless. Homeless. Started writing his plays himself and putting on the productions and doing things. People started seeing his work and supporting him. He is an inspiration. And everybody's route to success is different. And he never gave up. And he prayed to his source of energy, possibilities, opportunities. And look at him now. I don't know if he did it already, but about to buy BET, talks was in the works. He probably did it already. So whatever he's doing, as long as it's legal, he is rising up while people still in the back chattering, I don't like this, I don't like that. He's comfortable with his talents. People are supporting him with his talent. There are people that don't know your story, don't know your struggle, but they feel they know what's best where you're concerned. We all have our opinions. We all have them. Taurus, you are striving for success. People don't know your story. They look at you and they want to hate on you, not knowing what you've already been through in your life. And the more you focus on them, the more you restrict and hold yourself back. Don't limit yourself because of the viewpoints and perspective of others. Stay on your path. Be aware of what's going on around you and keep focused on what it is you're working to achieve. Take all the information and knowledge you've already accumulated and apply it to your life now and just keep moving forward because greatness is on your path. You are replenishing yourself and you are climbing out of that quicksand. You're not playing games anymore. You're not falling short anymore. You're not looking at yourself less than anymore. You're recognizing it's about the bull in me. Ooh. It's about the bull in me. Hey, go Taurus, go Taurus. I'm just playing. I love you guys. And I see you. I see your pain. But I also feel your success and joy and celebration coming to you. And you starting to see it trickle in. Things are starting to fall in line. And when you get to the end and achieve what it is, you could say you changed your perspective. You changed by reflecting on what you went through and what you could do to make it better and not repeat the same cycle. It's about learning while you're going and growing through the process and through the storms. You got this. Garnetqueentarot saying, be inspired to rise. You've fallen, but you're not a failure. Okay? You were failing, but you're not a failure. Remember that. I have learned from this experience, and I'm stronger than I give myself credit for. And you know what? This too shall pass. Garnetqueentarot, be inspired to rise. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Thank you for your support. Take care till we meet again. Have a good one.